Heard the ballad of the treasure chest? Here we go! Huh. Brace yourselves!
Stabilize! Order guide you.
Is this an answer from this world?
Rise.
Stabilize!
Shake! Think you can get away?
Quake! I will have order!
Drop!
an answer from this world?
Yahoo! What a find! I wonder how many bottles this will be worth. Couple apart! Ha! Life goes on. Here we go! Ha!
Order guide you. Yeah.
Yahoo! Yeah! Go. Let's play!
Solidify. Gather.
Starball! Is this an answer from this world?
Yahoo! Look up there! That's the Jade Chamber! This is bad. Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, let's look around. There has to be...
Stabilize.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Gather.
Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff.
Stabilize.
Starball!
Is this an answer from this world?
Drop! What a find! I wonder how many bottles this will be worth. What a find! I wonder how many bottles this will be worth. Let's play! Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Solidify!
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
This is order.
Brace yourselves. Huh? Yahoo! Hoo!
Hey, look! There's some sort of mechanism. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber. No way! Just trust by...
Let's play! Think you can get away? Yeah!
Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top and... Huh? Why? Or... Oh, Paimon gets it? If it was... Alright, let's follow you. Oh. Hey, looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista? No. Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista.
Have you heard the ballad of the treasure chest? Wouldn't gliding be faster? Here we go! Yahoo! Yeah! Brace yourselves! Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. We're invited guests. What makes you... No. Wait. Maybe this... She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush here to... Now, Paimon...
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious...
Well, here they...
Orders given. Orders received. Rise.
Starball!
Who goes there? Take the target!
Here we go!
Drop!
Two arms!
Crumble apart! Starball!
How rude! Yahoo! Time for takeoff.
Attack!
Drop!
Stabilize! Bested. Order guide you.
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Kuching, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They see...
Who are you calling strange?
You want to go...
We're invited guests here to look for the Liyue Qixing. Who are...
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing.
Who?
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes?
Wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet...
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair. And yet, it was fixed in a single night. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest any...
So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have thought.
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery.
That was... Huh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yu...
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
Well, you've got... Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Li...
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite... Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here... How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do that here. The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there? I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener, Traveler. You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich
Favor? But wait! That's right! Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture.
All right. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to... You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Well then, may we meet again, Traveler.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person. So, what should we give to Ningguang when... Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of it. Paimon has a feeling that it would be Why don't we go with that for a gift? With a certain book... Let's go gather ingredients!
Osmanthus wine tasted. Same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
This is order.
Is
An answer from this world?
Ooh, look at that slime! It looks crystal clear! And very delicious! That's the one! Huh? Is it just Paimon? Or is... Huh? Did you hear that? No! That was... Uh-oh. It looks like...
There's no end to
Opening
this.
box of Adeptitrix.
Stabilize.
Crumble apart!
Gather.
Starfall!
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Thank you for...
Aw, it was nothing. No need...
I understand. Don't say that. I only escaped this... I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing Jewelry in Liyue. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eye... Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure...
Wait a moment. Actually,
Oh? And what...
do you have a box that can store presents?
Of course we do. How can one sell Now just give me a moment, and I'll let...
Great! Paimon sugar frosted...
No excuse for slacking.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Think you can get away? Here we go!
We'll break it.
You can't run!
Order guide.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Solidify.
Not breaking a sweat.
You can't run!
Go.
No slacking off.
Stabilize.
Yahoo! Yeah. Life goes on.
Crumble.
It isn't time for a break yet.
Solidify. I will have order. Gather.
Starfall!
Solidify! Finished.
I see through you!
Here we go. Nice.
You can't run!
Drop!
Well, neither can I.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Starfall! Shake!
Is this an answer from this world? Brace yourselves. At the ready.
Stabilize. Nothing to fear. Gather!
Yahoo! Time for takeoff. A reward on the road.
Starfall!
This is order.
Yeah. Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Solidify.
Hey! Drop!
Gather. Solidify!
I will have order.
Crumble apart!
Gather!
Starball!
Think you can get away? Here we go.
Shake! No escape! Get it!
Solidify! Order guide you!
Let's play.
Drop!
Stabilize! Quake!
Drop! Go, go, big! Crumble apart!
A reward on the road.
Brace yourselves. Yeah. Time for takeoff.
Starball!
I will have order.
Gather!
No one escapes my sights.
I'll keep this close.
Uncle Mung already told me about it. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Mung. Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least...
Yep. Hang on a moment. Could we...
Sure, please help your...
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack. It's done! The one and...
Oh, yes. You might want to use these two...
Woohoo! It looks great! Now that we... According to Kuching, excuse me, do you sell them?
Yes. How many would...
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber.
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
I've been waiting for you, returnee from...
It's Ningguang! Since this is our first meeting, we've...
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, one day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations. Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you. As such, I have been putting
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait! Was Guldet one of your
Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours. At the Gui...
You weren't peeking on...
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and in the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tevat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and adepts, even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take—
Who's this enemy?
What do you think, traveler?
Huh? What are you two—
Well answered.
Huh?
The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first.
Ooh!
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground,
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been— But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? If possible, I'd like to— But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching— You'd pick Kuching? Nah, I had a feeling. I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes. But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my— I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power. Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking—
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return.
Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this?
Yay! Paimon was just— one of the sheets on that one. Don't look at Paimon like that. Just imagine how much— Let's grab one! The biggest one!
So, you don't have to confirm it with me. Afterwards, why not sit down for a while in the Jade Chamber? Or have a short stroll? Come now.
Huh? Well, that wasn't easy. La 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 la. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be sigil of permission something? Aw, that doesn't sound— This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the sigil of permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. But research on the Sigil of Permission? Paimon wonders what... Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out. Oh. Well, should we not go then? Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should anyway, we'll see. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out.
So, you don't have to confirm it with... Afterwards, why not sit down for a while in the Jade Chamber? Or have a short stroll? Rest is also... All right, then. I hope the next time we meet, you will either have already done the right thing, or...
Archon reporting for battle.
Solidify!
Light it up!
Yahoo!
I must collect myself.
Drop!
Gather!
This is order.
Stabilize!
Burn it down!
In this quickly!
Pyroclastic surge!
Order guide you! Gather!
Let's play! Think you can get away? Wouldn't gliding be faster? Light it up!
Crumble!
Let's end this quickly!
Wrath from the sky! Full throttle! The flame burns on.
Crumble apart! Starfall!
I will have order.
Stabilize!
Quickly!
Yahoo! Yeah. Brace yourself.
Gather!
Yahoo!
Let's end this quickly! I slipped up. I guess this is it.
Let's play!
Starfall!
Here we go! Yahoo!
Drop! Starfall! Drop! Starfall!
Let's play! Time for takeoff.
I'll keep this close.
Rise with the sun! The end of our legacy.
Quake! This is order. Stabilize.
Let's move.
Yahoo! Starball! Shake!
Cook this through.
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper, too. What are they? Paimon's seen this. Oh, Paimon knows. But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like Child? Suspicious. Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the art. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission, being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew. That's all. And the plot thicket. Alright, that's the last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is deep. Let's go!
There's no end to this.
Another test subject. Order guide you. Solidify. Crumble. Freeze.
Starball!
Picked the wrong test subject.
Is this an answer from this world?
Here we go! Wouldn't gliding be faster? Yahoo! Have you heard the ballad of the treasure chest? Let's play! engines!
Yahoo!
This is order.
Here we go!
Crumble apart!
Brace yourself. Think you can get away? Light it up!
Drop!
Rise with the sun! Pyroclastic surge!
Starball! Shake!
Stabilize. Order guide you. Yeah, sure.
Burn it down! Light up the blazing sun!
Solidify.
A reward on the road.
Yahoo!
Right on time. Did you enjoy your visit to...
It was so big and pretty.
Indeed. It's Then you met with Ningguang, I trust?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon, yeah, her take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. She thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more...
Oh. So you also met with Keqing then?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the...
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart. Though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second.
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to...
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least. No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing...
So, is there anything we need to get for the...
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is.
Glaze lilies? But why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Eugene Terrace have some? Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to...
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of... But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. That's correct.
So how good is your singing? Really? What?
We'll only know once she starts singing.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
It's time to sing. Whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
Rise with the sun! Pyroclastic surge! Try and stop me!
Stabilize!
Drop! Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies...
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Stray? The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent
Well, that's nice and all, but...
Unfortunately...
That's so late.
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze?
Oh, hey! It's... What's-her-face?
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me. How was your...
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did
Something's... She's acting different from the first time we met.
Well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now I am...
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just...
Eugene Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens whenever my duties take me near Eugene Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't... When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard. Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell.
So what do you think of this?
Huh? This... As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue, but as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just...
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day. Well, let's save that conversation. I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one
We daren't.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too?
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work.
And that just about does it. Our preparation, given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, so you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart...
Wow. See, Jean? Alright, I think it's about time.
Ah, you're the consultant to Wengsheng Funeral Parlor. The Millelith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside this. However, both sides were quite obstinate.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no—
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals—
And what now? How is it that—
That's all Ningguang's. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millelith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let—
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Neither path is an easy—
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, We've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng funeral parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion...
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants, he must be waiting for the moment when no one is But where could we find? Where would he go at a time like this? I'll take care of it. Ready, steady, go!
A toast to our success.
Another handsome sum today.
Ad Astra.
Burn it down! Try and stop me! Light of the blazing sun! Rise with the sun! Try and stop me!
Let the show begin.
Try and stop me!
golden house? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was... This is where all of Teyvat's mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few mora go missing. Oh, so it's a trap! Trick, but even if we can't take any, we can, or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of mora. It's like a dream come true. Oh, right, it's quiet. Huh? Look, what happened here? Uh-oh, quick, we have to go make sure that the exuvia...
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one, the battle.
Battle? So you're the type that
You... When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever—
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play a... Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish... Fighting talk, I love it! Now This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Let's dance. Go. Crumble apart.
Poor timing.
Starfall. Drop.
Clear shot. You're wide open.
Starfall. Shake.
You've made some progress. Guess I should take you more serious. Good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. No use hiding back there! I'll crush you!
Think you can get away? Brace yourselves!
Drop!
Something else catch your eye? Gotcha! All you do is run!
Burn it down!
Is this our fate?
Let the show be.
No use hiding back there! All you do is run! I'll crush you!
Break!
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
This is going to cost you! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now. Don't make me take it from you.
We didn't take it!
Rise with the sun!
Drop!
seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb. This battle has already left me. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friendship can only be shown in battle.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond. As such, we must now look to our backup.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with the weak. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone.
A god?
Osile, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god have...
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are Oh, Paimon remembers now.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a... Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? See the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for...
Oh, Paimon gets it. So just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle, which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago. So will the power of the Qixing, Millelith, and...
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion...
What? Wait, all of you were supposed...
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qixing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it peaked. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be... So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti, we haven't a moment to spare. Yep.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millelith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
Miscalculated. Let's move!
Light of the blazing sun! Burn it down! Full throttle!
Looks like I went too far. It seemed to work.
Light it up!
Starfall! What is that?
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
The end of our legacy.
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
No slacking off!
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
My duty.
Adeptal energy. That light from your body. It's like the time in Junior Cars. Wow, it's Madam Pink's shockwave. This granny's really strong.
I guess this isn't
Think you can get away?
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Wouldn't gliding be time for takeoff?
Yes! Shine.
Drop! Shame!
Some quiet.
Full throttle! Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Shine. Let me I guess this is it. No excuse for slack.
Think you can get away? Wouldn't glide. Ruffle apart!
You're not going anywhere.
Look at me. Just once.
Let's move.
Let me amuse myself a little. Yahoo! Drop! Time for takeoff.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrade! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
Shame! Look at me. Just...
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to... The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord...
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be...
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to...
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but it is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a... Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice...
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of... But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is... Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your...
Are you questioning our means of...
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebearers, you say? One doubts you...
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of but I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal... The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both...
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from...
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an Outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so...
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the... Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line.
Huh? Why does everyone look so...
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. When danger is near, everyone always protects. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please, come visit us for the next lantern.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able...
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay.
You see, this is what Liyue, the country of contracts, is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely, although their blood is weak. There is still strength to be found in those we call... The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue...
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place.
Your line of inquiry is askew. What?
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, fair enough.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then but how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart?
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was Oh, right! It's nice child wanted to unleash the god, but we were able to handle the Overlord of the Void. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still... Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Try and stop me!
Ready, steady, go! Let's dance.
Rev the engines!
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangshen Funeral...
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we... Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could... we had better go and make sure...
Cuisine is inedible.
Your cuisine is disgusting.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? Oh, it seems that some...
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child.
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the City of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map.
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may the real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind.
What in the world are you talking?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is...
How sanctimonious.
What? So you... No, wait! That's an exciting twist and all, but...
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you and...
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,000. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not until one drizzly day. As I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers. I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself,
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test, so I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue. That's right, which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue?
Of course. And it would have been all too easy for him, too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its day.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, credit is also due to Senora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This despite the eavesdropping ears of her colleague, Child. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of...
Huh?
Ha! On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such...
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me?
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to... If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liyue, would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a...
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Hey, haven't you learned the Liyue saying, don't always call it as you see it?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a...
Realistically speaking.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made count... My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Paimon can't... So Zhongli, what sort of contract...
One of the clauses of our contract was not...
You're... Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we've spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Rev the engines!
Well, since we're going through with this rite of parting... So Rex Lapis is really... Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think? I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady types... There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish, pretty hot...
Fatui? They certainly...
Shh! Lower your voice.
Sure.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been...
Yes, and to think that this happened right...
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our...
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yes, I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lap. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such...
Ah, forget it. Guessing...
Hear ye all! The Chi Sing, though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too, gods and adepti live glorious lives. But both light and shadow have their season. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis, having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue, nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Qixing's announcement said. So that's... something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like... Could the Qixing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands? Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is
3,700 years of contracts.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity,
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts?
So concludes the words of her. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Is she looking?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking.
Is that the traveler who they say defeat?
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price.
Whoa.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Why, you... Were you just trying to look cool earlier, or are you really that selfless? If you were looking for someone, you could've...
Roping you in was possibly the most masterful move we could have made. I believe...
The cleanup of the premises, managing the crowds as they exit, making an account of the...
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is cut, and here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you...
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Qinyue Kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
You're right. I do like the Mora. As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon.
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at but since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and the Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli. Traveling the streets, that is true. But there is no journey that does not end.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed. The Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of the statue of the omnipresent god.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions...
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa!
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods. And of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principles. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Ah, that was a good one. Failing a divine trial. How they came up with that excuse, I will never know. That said, the reason why the Qixing were so eager to resolve the incident and stop pursuing the culprit was indeed because they received news in secret that Rex Lapis was not dead. I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? Have you ever heard of this particularly convenient Adepti art known as gifting dreams and visions? All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Yeah, about that. Before the Qixing made their announcement, we listened to a lot of people talking on the way. Most of them put the blame for everything on Child.
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains undeniably true that Child did send people to the Jade Chamber to prevent the Adepti and the Qixing from defeating. I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations front at the moment, browbeating the those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for Child's exalted position as a harbinger, I'm certain that they would have shifted all the blame to him and called for his... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face... Kuching is absolutely right in... Now, though I did laud Ningguang's desire for power, believing this to be a good thing, and thought as a matter of course that she must have been behind the Qixing's plan to take governing power over Liyue from the hands of the gods and Adepti. Could the original person who brought up the idea of seizing power have been... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
That's right. Zhongli, now that you don't have your note since Morax is dead... Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire
The Mora present now will not vanish. But the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a lengthy period of time. So
This is terrible!
yes, this is indeed a major... well, I suppose...
Then, did you at least set some private...
Oh, a private fund. It's a shame.
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the time. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed... All right then. Was there... Well then.
I have gathered everyone here today to... Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am in...
Rebuild the Jade Chamber?
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Lady Ningguang,
is it patience? Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you. The building site has been chosen, and most of the material... They are as follows. Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang.
Only sufficiently large pieces of plastrite, or specifically, Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical... Although these three items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capability... I take the saying, time is money, more seriously. You may ask me anything, and I will...
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some...
Then it's the deal of a lifetime.
Haha, what a coincidence. I won't divulge too much, but...
No. We better...
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber?
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested? Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Really? Ooh, then we'll never be short of more...
Of course. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly... Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity...
Ningguang seems super busy. First we gotta get out of Yujing Terrace. Huh? Look! It seems like there's something kind of fishy.
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easily gonna win this procurement contest, Lady D. As it happens, we have some information about the
No.
Don't be like that. Why don't you stand there? Oh, right, yeah.
Did you hear that? They said they had some useful information! Information's just what we need right now! Let's follow them and see what we can...
Solidify! This is order!
Drop! Crumble apart!
Is this an answer from this world?
Brace yourselves!
Rise!
Starfall! protect us.
A reward on the road.
Brace yourselves. Think you can get away? Yeah! Drop!
Stabilize!
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Let's dance! Starball! Shake!
Gather!
Let's play! Yahoo! Thank Barbados. Wait a minute. Yeah. 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 Wouldn't gliding be faster? Thank Barbados. Wait a minute. Protect us.
Solidify! Order guide you!
Ready to ride.
I've been waiting for you for 8... Everyone hold hands!
Gather!
Drop!
Solidify!
Crumble apart! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! everything! Yeah! Starball!
Gather!
Light it up! Wrath from the sky!
Stabilize!
Burn it down! Switching gears. Light of the blazing sun!
Drop!
Solidify! I will have order! Quake!
Make yourselves at home!
Pyroclastic surge!
Wish me luck! Let's do it! Let the show begin.
Stabilize! Gather! Order guide you!
Rise with the sun!
Crumble apart! Drop!
Burn it down!
Solidify!
Try and stop me! Light up the blazing sun! Light it up! Wrath from the sky!
I will have order.
Starfall!
Rise with the sun!
Crumble!
Drop!
Gather! Solidify!
Starfall! Shake!
This is order. Gather!
Light it up! Light up the blazing sun!
Stabilize!
Wrath from the skies!
Gather!
Burn it down!
Solidify! Order guide you!
A reward on the road.
People in the city keep telling us how Palais Mermonia is a super stressful place to work. But when we went to see it for ourselves, it seemed like hardly anyone works there. And the few people who do work there were hardly working. In fact, they looked like they didn't have a kid.
We had no time to say goodbye. So let's...
But even she knows not to make... Victors shall burn bright, while the losers must turn to ash. When the god of war shares this secret with the traveler, it is because she has her reasons. She is a god with no love.
To get people to abide by a contract and act in accordance with the guidelines set out within is simply to ask them to respect the concept of fairness. It is not a large request. How are there those who still do not understand such simplicity? My power is growing, and so with it grows the burden on my body. I'm okay. My structure is not the same as that of normal people. Please, do not worry yourself. Nothing can be accomplished without rules or standards. No matter if it is mortals or adepti, everyone has their place.
Practice? Me? There's no need. I already know every song in Teyvat. I've decided to write a song about you. What are you giving me that look for? Can't afford it? Don't be preposterous. The price for you, my friend, is precisely 0 mora. Although, one thing you could do is tell me a few more of your stories. Good work. Shall we repose for a moment with a tune? Shall it be a capriccio or a
Full throttle!
Stabilize!
Let's dance. La 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 la. Drop.
Light it up! Light of the blazing sun! Time to buckle down.
I will have order!
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Burn it down! Hey, not a bad haul.
Crumble apart. Starfall.
A reward on the road.
Yeah, right.
Solidify!
Here we go!
Rise with the sun!
Drop.
I'll keep this close.
Starfall. Drop. Shake.
Stabilize!
Light it up!
Brace yourselves! Wouldn't gliding be faster? Let's go jumping in puddles and see who can make the biggest splash! Let's play!
Rise with the sun! Burn it down! Light it up! Try and stop me! Rev the engines! Full throttle!
Traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly? Is that so? Another person to count on is always good after all. But recruiting such dependable—
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guy—
yes.
I do have some info. Let me consult our records. Ah, there it is.
Blonde. Dress is all funny. If you... Wait! Do you mean... Does that stranger's face look...
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more different. This stranger is a very tall man, and even has an eye patch.
Seriously? How does this have anything...
That stranger declined the guild's invitation, so I can't say that I know anything about the relationship between... Nonetheless, you can... After all, it is not uncommon for... And should this stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey. Please don't talk down on yourself like that. Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bards in the... Well, as to further, he stands guard at the city gate, so he may know... I wish you every... Ad Astra Abbot. Thank you for complete... Ad Astra...
Lord Barbados.
Here we go! Yahoo! Yeah!
Rev the engines! Pyroclastic surge! Try and stop me! Hip. Burn it down!